piece of shit! Run! The nigger's gonna get you!
I'm right, you're right, everybody come along, talk it on over and we'll find out who's wrong. I'm wrong, you're wrong, everybody sing this song, talk it on over and we'll find out who's wrong.
Alrighty.
That didn't sound anything like "Oh, what a lovely tea party."
You know, we were supposed to have a new intro this week. I think that, you know, we had a voiceover artist
Yeah.
for a week.
Yep. For a week, we had like she was ours.
I think that she's probably a little upset that you asked to stick your head up her butt.
I don't know why. It's not like I got a big head.
So I guess that's our new intro then. I don't know how long we can get away with.
I don't know, 4 minutes. I think the police are already on their way.
Did you see that video?
No.
Apparently, this guy or little boy on a Confederate bike. What the fuck does that even mean?
This bike is racist.
All right, whatever. I don't give a fuck. All right.
All right.
Just look for that.
Half explanations are what we do best.
When's the last time you listened to Who Are These Podcasts?
It's been a while. Probably the last one you were on.
So I think those days are over. I don't think that I'm allowed on that show anymore.
I think those days are over.
Well, he's fucking hit the big time now. He got, what is that, syndication or something? I don't know what podcasts go through.
Got syndicated. Yeah. Good for him. You know, good.
No,
I wish him nothing but the
Not good
best.
for him. Not good for him at all. So
He's such a nice guy, though. He's got a fair and balanced review show.
I love his show. I used to love his show when he would, even when he'd shit all over us and the people that we like. But he was doing indie podcasts, and now he's just pandering to the masses. I guess I don't know. Fuck him. He should be pandering.
He's got
to
a
me.
show on CNN or what?
He did a review of Opie and Anthony, and it like caught on fire. You know.
Yeah.
Like, what's that guy's name? Anthony Cumia.
Wiener?
Anthony Cumia. You joke-stealing motherfucker, man.
Cut!
Dude, you're a douche, man. You're a fucking douche.
I can't help myself sometimes. That was a dick move, but I can't help myself.
Wiener, dick, I get it. Yeah. So before we started recording, you know, we went through our board of what we were going to talk about, and I made a couple, and this is the motherfucker. You got me so pissed off. I told Anthony
so early though.
I told Anthony a couple of the jokes that I had in my head bouncing around for some of these topics, and he just fucking stole one. But anyway, I'm going to use it later, and I want you guys to act like it's the first time you've heard it.
I didn't steal it. I borrowed it.
Fuck off.
You can have it back.
You're a complete hack. You're what are you? You're like the George Lopez of our podcast.
I'm like Carlos Mencia.
Right. Whatever. You're the Mexican of our podcast. That's all I know.
You mean the hard-working one?
So anyway, Carl over at WATP, he got a bunch of publicity and shit, and now he's only reviewing super popular shows. He's not doing any more indie podcasts just because he's going to try to keep it going. And so one of the things is that after he got all this publicity and whatnot, his most recent episode, he starts off by playing a new intro. You know, normally his intro was like 14 minutes long or whatever.
Yes.
But he plays a new short intro, and then he says, well, so what had happened is I got some feedback, and they said my intro was too long, so I'm changing it. So now he's just at the drop of a hat, now that he's super popular, somebody writes in, and he changes the complete format of his show.
I wish we had recorded this conversation, but what did I tell you the very first time I listened to that show? That intro is too fucking long.
And the intro was my favorite part of the show. But he's taken that away from me. So I'm going to steal it. and it's going to be our intro now. I don't know if
All right.
I don't know how you feel about
I'm
about us.
okay with if it's stolen. I'm good with it.
So why don't we just do that? We'll just start stealing people's intros and.
I think we just cut up other people's show and just edit them together, and it's ours now.
All right, hold on. Nope. There we go. All right. Welcome to the Who's Right podcast. WRP, WRP, WRP. Who's Right podcast. See, I can do that shit, you fuck. Fuck
That's
him.
ours now.
He-
We used it better, so it's ours now.
Listen to his last episode after the shit blew up. Just go listen to it. He does a review of I don't know, some podcast or whatever for about 15 minutes, and then it's 45 minutes of him jerking himself off on hanging out with the superstars that he's.
Hold on. You ever jerked yourself off? It's awesome. I'm okay with that.
I've never done it for 45 minutes.
Really? You should try. It's amazing.
I've tried several times. I just fail.
3 minutes in and you're out?
Oh, I turned myself on. I don't know what you want from me.
Perfect.
Try edging and shit, and it just fucking I can't stop.
I can't do it. Try not looking in the mirror when you do it.
What's the point? All right, yeah.
All right.
All right. Congratulations, Carl, on your newfound fame. It was nice knowing you.
Sure, yeah, it was nice knowing you. Just for the record, I was never a fan, even before you were famous. Ugh, can't even talk.
All right. What
All right.
do we got for music this week? Flempt.
Flempt.
So
This is some flempt up shit.
it's FLEMT. And what the fuck's a flempt? I don't know what a flempt is.
So the band is Italian, right? So I'm assuming it's some kind of an Italian pasta.
I
I don't know.
They opened up for Bon Jovi, and Bon Jovi is not Italian.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
gay.
Oh, is that what it? You know, Bon Jovi has AIDS, right? Haven't heard that one in a long time.
He's doing a hell of a job fighting it. Fuck, he's had it for 40 years.
I know.
So, all right. Have you got a chance to listen to Flempt yet?
No, I read their bio, went to their website, read all about them, and I did not listen to the music. I didn't have headphones, and I was at work, and I was at break, and I read through the crap.
What the fuck kind of publicity is that?
I didn't mean crap like in a bad way. I just meant like they're crap, you know. I read through the website.
That's much more clear.
Oh, they're an Italian like classic rock band, right? Like a rock band, I guess.
God damn
Italian
it.
rock band.
You know what? John's right.
I don't know what you're talking about, but probably he's always right.
All right. You want to go over their tour schedule or something? Like,
Yes, I do. Let's do that. Let's go over Flempt tour schedule. Stop by stop.
so I haven't done it. You know what? I am going to read through it real quick. They're going to be in Milwaukee, Chicago, New York City, PA. And then the one I'm really concerned with is the last one, July 29, 2018. They're going to be at Arlene's Grocery in New York City. Everything else are big theaters. So I don't know.
You ever been to Arlene's Groceries? Come on.
So I'm curious. I haven't done any research, but like, are they playing at a grocery store, or is it just the name of a
Club,
a venue or something?
I have no idea. I've never heard of it.
Arlene's Grocery.
It doesn't sound like a venue. It sounds like they're playing at a grocery store.
We're going to be doing our podcast from Hy-Vee produce section.
You think we can get that set up? I'm in.
Arlene's Grocery. It's a rock music bar. Okay.
Oh, all right. Why would they call it? That doesn't even make any sense.
I'm trying to see who
Who are these podcasts?
Why don't we do our podcast from somewhere live once? See what happens. Let's do it from. So you go to a grocery store in your state, and I'll go to a grocery store in my state.
We'll just walk around the grocery store talking on the phone and record the conversation.
What do you think?
I'm in, as long as I can do my grocery shopping while we do it. Like, excuse me, you guys, which aisle's the coffee in?
All right, so we're going to be playing a song from them at the end of the show. You can check them out at flemp.net. It sounds like a venereal disease. God, this bitch was hot, but she gave me the phlegm.
I'm the one that's promoting them bad. You say they sound like a fucking venereal disease. She gave me the phlegm.
I want to know what phlegm means. Hey,
Look it up.
No, I'm phlegmed. What does it mean?
Flimped. Hey, Flimped. Maybe it's somebody's last name. Joe Flimped. No, it's Vinny. Vinny Flimped. Sorry.
All right. Stay tuned for that.
If that doesn't make you want to hear it, nothing will.
I think that we should start treating this as if it's like a radio show instead of a podcast. Let's just go full commercialized. Follow all, weather's on the nines and traffic on the fours.
We got our weather copter in the air. Wait, that's a traffic copter.
Weather copter.
The weather copter is getting taken away by a tornado. Dumbass.
So if you're just joining us, coming up later in the hour, flimp.net music from the grocery store in Alabama. I don't know how much of this is accurate. I think I got a pretty good fucking radio voice. I should have been a radio.
You should have. I mean, you kind of are, but
nope.
This is new radio.
Welcome to new radio, WRP. I got to move someplace that rhymes with P. WRP in North Carolina.
That sounds good. What's wrong with that?
Oh, wait a minute. WRP from NC.
Nope. From NC.
Live from your mom's box.
There you go. That's more like it.
Flip.net.
Live from your mom's box.
All right. Fuck. We got to figure out a better time to record, man. It's like we're not jiving anymore. Or you're just not awake. Or, I don't know.
Little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A little bit of Monica. And welcome to the WRP.
We really are like a regular radio show. Boing.
This is the shittiest.
Nope, we're good. This is professional shit right here. We ain't
All right.
fucking around.
What do we got here? Cancer. School rapper. Podcast. Phone sex.
Phone sex. See? Radio show right there.
We gotta figure out a way to work on our transitions from topic to topic. Just scan the list. Phone
No,
sex.
we don't. Every week we gotta say we gotta work on. Our whole show is just working on shit. I don't want to work.
I don't know that we've ever gotten any better at it.
Nope. All we've gotten is a little more comfortable talking. We haven't gotten any better. I think once we reach the peak comfort level, that'll be as good as we'll get.
So, that sparks the conversation that we had earlier in the week on the phone about the conversation or the messaging back and forth with Odd Dad Out, Adam.
Yeah.
Because kind of took that jab at the end of the show last week and,
Yeah.
So those of you that don't know, Adam featured us on his show, Odd Dad Out, and he had really some nice things to say about us. And then when we went to talk about it at the end of last week, I just asked Anthony if he would be able to make it through it without being disrespectful, and he said, of course, no, because he can't.
I would like to clarify that it's not personal against him. I just can't talk about anybody without being disrespectful. It's just the way I am. I'm just an asshole, man. Don't take offense to it, or do. I don't care.
Even in your apology, you can't help it.
Damn it.
So anyway, what it got to us talking about is how much of our show is shtick, and then how much of it is real. And it's kind of like a blended line because we don't know. We don't.
Yeah.
Our conversations that we have on the phone are a lot like what you're hearing right now, minus the promotion of flimp.net.
No, we promoted them, just me and you, when we were talking on the phone. You're like, you ever heard this flimp.net?
Flimp.net. We can't even get the name of the band right.
Oh, that's not their name, flimp.net?
You know, it's hard to believe that Jasmine Cain wasn't a big fan of our show.
Huh. Haven't heard that name in a while. We'll leave that one hang. Go look up Jasmine Cain. Retweet all her shit.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah, but really this show is a watered down version of what our conversations are normally like. I mean, we kind of pull some punches while we're recording.
Yeah, we have to. I mean,
that great interjection.
I was saying we have to pull punches because if I said what I said to you when we were just talking, I don't think I would last 1 week at my job, and neither would you.
Oh, I would be fine if we had that conversation.
Right.
It makes it very awkward for me that I know the HR manager at my work listens to this show. It makes it super awkward.
It's awkward for me too because there are several people at work that listen, and every once in a while somebody will just say something that I said on the show. I'm like, God, why the fuck did I say that? Like, they'll just say something out of the, like, I don't even remember saying it, and I'm just like, oh God. So I was talking about jacking off, huh? Crazy. talking about looking in the mirror while I jack off. That's crazy. So let's go work on this, I guess.
And you can't figure out why nobody will shake your hand when you walk in the door.
It's like a totally different dynamic at work. You know what I mean? And then me and my wife will go out and we'll see somebody that I know that I haven't seen for a long time. And they'll say, what's new? And I'll say nothing. And my wife will say, well, you're doing a podcast. Shut up. I don't want anybody to know about this shit. That's not the way to promote a show, I suppose. But
So where we fucked up is when we started, the first 5 or 6 episodes was just a straight debate show. It really wasn't even meant to be a comedy show. It was just us debating, fun stuff like abortion and welfare. And
right.
So then we wanted to get as many people as listening as possible, and there was no reason for them not to. So we'd tell everybody.
Yeah, everybody that we knew.
And then it slowly morphed into talking about jerking off onto a mirror.
Yep. It was a slow transformation, but we can't come back from that.
We could just do a debate show about is it okay to jerk off on a mirror?
I don't think there'd be much of a debate. I mean, you ever came on your own face before in a mirror? I mean, it's...
Oh, yeah, well, that's different.
It is?
Yeah.
Why?
You're telling me it's the same thing, coming on your own face and then coming on your reflection? One of them's a lot easier to clean up than the other one, I can tell you that much.
All right. See, we're back down this road again. So what do you think about abortion?
Just as long as I don't get any on my face, I'm okay.
I think we could solve several problems at one time if we just let the serial killers perform abortions. Wouldn't that
What
wouldn't
the
that solve
fuck are you talking?
Wouldn't that solve a lot of problems? Just let all the serial killers perform as late a term of abortion as possible.
What problems does that solve?
Then they're not out killing people, and the women get abortions.
Oh, because I'm sure that if Jeffrey Dahmer, right?
Yeah, you let him abort the babies, and you can keep them.
You think he's
going to
follow all the fucking proper procedures?
Fill out all the paperwork in triplicate.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
Hey, I'm trying to work on solutions here, okay? I'm trying to work on society's problems. What are you doing?
There's probably no, there's not. There's not any good that just came out of that thought that you had.
You were gonna say there's probably good that came out of it, weren't you?
Well, but I was trying to think of try to think it through. Okay, so I went through the whole thing of so then we've got to send. Who's the serial killer that's still alive? I don't even know any.
Fuck, I don't know. I don't follow serial killers. That BTK, Dennis Rader. He's still
you don't follow any of them, but you got the. Okay, yes.
I don't want anybody to know I follow him. There you go.
BTK. What was that? Bind, torture, kill.
Yes.
All right, so you got to wrestle him up, and then send him through like 8 years of medical school. Oh, yeah. If you're just doing abortions, like if that's your only specialty.
Yeah, 6 months. It's a 6-month summer class.
Now, so what if he goes off on like a tangent and decides to abort the mom?
I mean, it's gonna happen. I mean, it's okay. She's a bad person. She was getting an abortion.
All right.
It all works out.
All right. Well, yeah, I think you're onto something. I wonder if we could make him an honorary member of the Who's Right Navy.
Write him a letter in prison.
All right.
Oh boy.
Dear sir.
Dear sir or madam, we don't know. We can't assume his gender, man. Come on. I mean, their gender.
I'm sure you are inundated. Hold on. See if we can do this right. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yes. I hear you writing, yes.
Dear Admiral Abortion. I'm sure my name is Doug. You may know me from the Who's Right podcast. Hold on.
Forgot to capitalize who?
The world famous Who's Right podcast.
Perfect.
We have a plan to get you out of prison.
Just promise not to kill anybody.
How do you feel about being our abortionist?
Who's Right Navy has an abortionist. I fucking love it. Yeah, what do you got? Who are these podcasts? You got your own abortionist?
Oh, Mr. BTK. If Carl tries to steal this bit, abort him. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Yours truly.
Warm regards, Admiral Doug. All right. I'm going to send that to our receptionist to transcribe or whatever.
Post haste.
Ooh, that was a long road.
All right.
So that's what you call theater of the mind, you know, because
Theater of the mind. Huh. That's some fucked up shit.
so I wish that I had somebody in here taking a picture of me when I was doing that, because I had to bend my fat ass all the way over to get the microphone down towards the tabletop, and then I was talking with my cheek on the tabletop into the microphone while rubbing a screw back and forth on the table. See, now
You just ruined the
right,
effect.
now look. Dear Carl,
You can't do it after you've told him how you're doing it.
I can do it on anything. Listen. Dearflemp.net. What the fuck does flemp mean?
And why the .net?
And why are you performing in the meat department at a grocery store? I just broke my little fucking arm.
You just broke your pencil.
Hold on, I got a sharpener. I'm trying to find something. I'm scanning the room. What can sound like a pencil sharpener? Oddly enough, it's going to sound a lot like a screw on a table.
Is that one of those old school sharpeners?
Yeah, I don't have an electric one.
Oh my god. I about died.
All right. I don't even remember what the fuck we were talking about.
We're trying to solve society's problems.
Fuck. All right, that's probably enough of the Captain Abortion or whatever.
Admiral Abortion.
No, we can't make him an admiral. That means he can abort us. He's got to be below us.
Is it abortion if you're like 40 years old?
Super late term.
Perfect.
All right. Well,
Okay. That's that, I guess.
moving on. So Perry still got cancer.
Oh, that's too bad.
You know, I don't even know if I'm supposed to say this or not. Yeah, I'm not going to say that. So you can head over to We Have Merch and buy a Can't Stomach Cancer shirt for Perry Johnson. He'll get the money for it. Presumably he'll still have the cancer, but this will just help pay for the treatment or something. I don't know how it works. I don't know the logistics.
I'm pretty sure if you pay the cancer enough money, it just leaves you alone. Just like a shakedown.
Cancer mafia.
Huh. That sucks.
We have merch. Yeah. So he's doing stickers now.
Sweet. That's awesome. I love stickers, man.
You are something else.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if should we push our stickers or push stickers for him.
What, you mean Perry?
No,
we can do
T-shirt guy.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Sure, us. Buy our shit.
You can get a free sticker if you go to our Patreon page and sign up.
Yeah. So do that.
So over at We Have Merch, if you got a podcast, or I don't even think you have to have a podcast. I think if you just want some stickers made, they're pretty fucking cheap, actually. You can get 50 stickers for $35.
Yeah.
That's less than $4 a piece.
Yes, it is. Your math is impeccable.
Your mom's not unstickable. I don't know what that means. Hold on.
You gonna write that down or what? It wasn't even that funny. There's no need to write it down.
I'm right. unbearable.
You can't go back and rewrite jokes. That's not how this works.
Anyway, we have merch. If you got something you want to put a sticker on, he'll get them printed and sent to you. For $35, you can get 50 of them, or for $60, you get 100 of them.
Woo! So, yeah, plaster the town with your podcast logo.
Or anything, whatever you fucking got. He's getting into some cool shit. So that the butt plug with your face on it is going to be a reality.
No.
It is.
Really?
We should come up with a giveaway.
All right.
How many people do you think we could get excited about getting a butt plug with your face on it?
At least one. I'm pretty excited about it. I don't think voiceover girl is all that excited, but
No, she bailed.
she bailed.
You
So
ru-
how much is this butt plug with my face going to cost?
I don't know. Why? You want one?
Yeah. Of course. Duh. Why would I not?
Why would you? Would.
You ever put a butt plug in your butt?
Nope.
You should try it.
You have?
No, but I just want you to try it.
Wait a minute. I think we're on to something here.
I just want you to say, yeah, I tried it.
No, I think we're about to take a left turn here.
Is that right?
So I accused you last week of not opening up on the show anymore. You're more conservative.
Uh-huh.
Why is that? Is it because the people at work you have to face every day?
I don't think I'm all that conservative, am I?
Have you ever had
What was the conversation that we just had 5 minutes ago?
about abortion?
Yes.
No, that's different. That's not giving. That's just being funny. That's not you delving into your personal life.
So it's called a personal life for a reason. I'm a church-going, upstanding member of my community. I can't be having my personal life on display.
All right. So have you ever had a butt plug up your butt?
No, I honestly have not.
A dildo?
No.
A finger?
Yes.
All right. On purpose, or was it we?
No, it was on purpose.
Was it a? Well, you know what? I forgot one key question. A dick.
No. Nope.
Okay. So was it a finger that belonged to an uncle?
No. I mean, he was a friend of my dad's. I don't know if he was an uncle.
He made me call him uncle.
No, it was not a male, another man.
Not a mailman.
You're right. It was not a
That
male man.
That was very specific.
That was very specific.
All right, so other than the person you are married to, have you ever had a finger up your butt?
No.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so that's fine. There's nothing to get.
So that's fine. Why is that fine?
Well, 'cause I don't think there's anything you can do with your wife that's gay.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. What if your wife wants to invite another dude over to watch him fuck you?
So I meant when it's just you and your wife. Like,
all right, so what if your wife wanted to fuck you in the ass with a dildo and call you a man's name while she's doing it and have you...
I have a man's name. Why wouldn't she call me a man's name?
A different man. And she wanted to wear like a business suit or... with the fedora and the tie.
Like a 50s gangster?
Yes. She wanted to dress like a 50s gangster with the suit pants and everything and stick the little dildo, the little strap on out the zipper hole.
You're going to take this dick in the ass, see?
Yeah, so is that gay?
Nope.
Okay.
You're going to take this big cock, see? What 50s are we talking about? Like the 1850s or Bonnie and Clyde?
I think you've got it. You've got it perfect. Your characterization was perfect. Yeah, you're gonna take this dick. See, that's how they all talked.
I'm gonna blow my load over your face. See?
So that's not gay.
Nope. So normally I would say that none of that sounds like any fun, but it would probably be pretty comical. I might be down for it just the whole fedora and grab me by my big fat hips.
If you're, I think if
you're gonna take it up the ass, see? you little dick motherfucker. I'm gonna piss on your face, see?
so, how did my personal life get turned around into this?
Because this is apparently funnier.
I agree with that. My personal life is boring. I've only ever done missionary position with the lights off.
So
it.
when your wife is finger blasting you in the butthole, what?
Nobody ever said anything about finger blasting. That's totally different.
Nope.
So there's a huge difference between a little bit of exploration and a full finger blast.
So it's only happened once.
A couple times.
Yeah, that's not a little bit of exploration. She's 2 knuckles deep up in your bunghole.
with 3 fingers.
3 fingers. Was she by chance? Did she have a weird accent and a fedora on when she was doing this?
Yes.
I'm gonna get in your man pussy. See. So flimp.net. So they're going to listen to this episode. I'm sure they haven't made it this far, but they're from Italy, right?
It's going to cost a lot of money for them to come over here and kick my ass.
How do Italians talk? Do an Italian accent.
Like, hey, pizza. You got to do the fingers. You got to see what I'm doing here?
Mozzarella.
Hey, pizza, mozzarella.
That's a spicy
Boopity-boppity.
meatball.
Chef Boyardee.
These podcasts, they make fun of our.
God, that's racist.
Yeah, we're not even going to get a retweet out of these guys.
They're going to get the Jasmine Cain treatment after that.
That's fucked up. We even promoted their tour.
Yeah, I know. What the hell?
We're already mad at them and nothing's happened.
This show went off the rails quick. Oh my God.
So what do you want to talk about?
At this point, I mean, I don't even know. Where do we go from here?
I wish we had the capabilities of creating. If anybody can do any animation, like we'll pay, not very much, but we'll pay. I would like in the style of Archer.
Yeah.
Of Anthony getting finger blasted by an Italian mobster.
With the sweetest little accent there. Seriously, if anybody does any kind of animation, it would be awesome to be able to put together a 2 or 3 minute clip every week or every other week, whatever it is, of some of the stupidest shit we say just to get it out there. So if you want to do that for free to support the show, that can be your job in the Navy. You're our animator. Our Navy needs an animator.
You will not be in the same office as the Who's Right abortionist.
Unless you want to. And I'm okay if you're the same person. Animator slash abortionist. That just cuts down on the name tags that we have to print. We'll just print one name tag.
You're frugal. I like that.
Right.
We only have to buy one of them stupid fucking Admiral hats. Well, what do we got going on here? What do we? We're only 40 minutes in. We're good.
haven't even talked about anything. We're only 40 minutes in.
All right, you ready to get started?
Yeah, let's do this. Ready to start the show.
Yeah, see? Fuck. All right. We can save that for the Patreon episode. Let's do the manifesto.
All right. That's exactly what I was thinking. So, first I have to preempt this with saying that anybody can post anything on Tumblr. So take this with a grain of salt, right? This is from a Tumblr page. This is the Trans Health Manifesto. I'm assuming this is a trans person that's just really mad and wants free shit. I don't know what you get out of this.
Yeah, female Unabomber with a dick.
Yeah. Wait.
I can't hear the word manifesto without thinking of the Unabomber.
Right. That's same with me. I don't know why that is. Manifesto is not really a bad word, is it? But it sounds like it to me.
You know what?
Somebody's blowing up a mailbox somewhere.
You know what the problem is?
Huh.
The word man.
Okay. I agree with that. It's toxic masculinity.
Yeah, manifesto, a public declaration of policy and aims, especially one issued before an election by a political party or candidate. But it has nothing to do
That's
with...
not this at all.
Just because I'm curious, I want to know what a woman manifesto is.
It's the same thing, but with the vagina.
There's a song called Womanifesto.
Really?
I think I like it. It starts out with, clearly I am not a fat ass. I am an active brain and lick smacking peach deep, sometimes too aggressive in its... We're going off track.
What the who sings that?
Jill Scott.
Get him on our show.
I'm gonna say this again. Jill Scott.
Jill Scott.
Jill.
You
said get him on our show.
Did I? Oh. Whoops. Get that person on our show.
I'm not gonna lie and pacify. I'm arms to hold. I'm lips to speak. I am a motherfucking G.
Never mind.
You missed your chance, Jill.
You're disinvited.
He's gone. All right, let's get back on track here.
You're right.
One of us needs to keep the other one on track. We go off the rails so fucking... We haven't even started our show and we're about out of time.
We're about out of time because we have a time limit for some reason.
Weather on the nines.
So I skipped all the non-highlighted stuff. We're gonna read just the bold stuff here.
I want to read this real quick if you don't mind. Then you can get started.
Go ahead.
It's Edinburgh Action for Trans Health. Edinburgh Chapter of Action for Trans Health, a grassroots organization fighting for democratic trans health care and trans liberation. That's all I wanted to read.
We demand nothing
okay.
less. That was a good way to start right into it. We demand nothing less than the total abolition of clinic. That doesn't make any sense. The total abolition of the clinic of psychiatry and of the medical industrial complex. We demand an end to capitalist and colonialist medicine. Can you tell me what that means?
Yeah. So let's just go through these one by one. I mean, it's going to take a little bit of time, but
yeah.
What they are saying is that the medical industrial complex and the capitalist and colonialist medicine is, they want nothing less than the total abolition of it. Okay, next one.
We demand hormones and blockers are made available over the counter and free by prescription.
So if you're going to read this, you have to read it. Don't make up your own words.
What words did I make up?
Read it again.
We demand hormones and blockers are made available over the counter and by free prescription.
Yeah, that's not what you said the last time.
Oh, what'd I say?
Roll back the tape. All right.
It's not a tape, it's digital.
Well, break down the fourth wall, why don't you?
Sorry.
You know what pisses me off is, because I listen to all these podcasts and shit,
Yeah.
People that say that they're like, it's good to be here back in the studio. You're in a fucking spare bedroom in your house. You tape some fucking.
It's good to be back in the studio that I walk through every day.
You got a $45 microphone in your fucking laptop, you turd.
You turd. Oh, man.
I've kind of had that built up for a little bit. I apologize.
No, don't apologize. That's cool. Fuck them guys. People trying to make podcasting more professional than it really is. It's not professional at all. Listen to us. We've been podcasting for like, what, a year and a half? And we are just as much podcasters as any of them professional fucks are.
So you take somebody, again, I know how much you like when I keep bringing him up, but so John has an actual studio. I mean, yes, it's in his basement in his house, but it is a studio. So what changes it? What makes something a studio versus a spare bedroom with a laptop?
Nothing. His podcast is a little less funny than ours. Wait, a lot less funny than ours?
That didn't answer the question. He was just taking a cheap shot.
Yeah. That's all I do. Set me up for another one.
Okay, I'll ask again. So apparently you don't even have a thought on this, right? You don't care?
No, I don't. No, I mean, it doesn't change anything. It's if you listen to his show and listen to our show after, this is funny because after he gave us some pointers, our show sounds just as good as his show. But he's got a studio and we don't.
No, our show does not sound as good as his show. It's not even fucking close.
You mean like produced wise?
No, I'm just talking about audio. His audio quality is better. He's at like he's got a lot less lufts than us, whatever the fuck that means. We've got like 99 luft balloons.
Damn it! Why didn't I? Oh God, that was a good one.
You want to do over?
Nope, I'll give you that one.
No, you just go ahead and steal it. He's got a lot less. He's got a lot less lufts than us.
Anthony Weiner.
For some reason, that almost sent me into the Australian accent. I don't know why. Crikeys.
Crikeys. Oh. every time.
Who would have thought when we started this? Because, neither one of us had any ability to do voices. And now we're professionals.
I'm going to be on Mad TV.
If you need a 50s gangster or an Australian, then you get a hold of Doug. If you need a Japanese man, is that right? Chinaman? If you need Charlie.
I can do a sassy black lady.
Let me hear that. I haven't heard that one yet.
We demand hormones and blockers are made available over the counter and free by prescription.
All right.
No? Was that sassy? Was that sassy and black enough?
Do a sassy Chinaman.
I just made my brain spin. I can't do that. You can't cross the stream.
So how did that work? When I said do a sassy Chinaman, your first thought was, okay, so I have to go, oh. And then how do I follow that up? Is that what you...
I was thinking, how do I go, oh, but sassily?
Oh!
Perfect.
All right. What about a sassy white woman?
No, I don't do white people. That's racist.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
All right, whatever. Where that was number one.
We just can't stay on task today.
All right, there's only 42 more to go.
Oh my God. We demand that all therapies that can be are made available at drop-ins with self-referral for any therapy or procedure for which drop-ins is unsuitable.
I agree with that.
I don't even know what that means.
Right, so you can't disagree with it.
Right. We demand anonymous blood tests, both postal and at drop-in endocrinology clinics.
Where we can seek the advice of a consultant if we wish.
Nice. So if it's an anonymous blood test, how do they know who to give the results to?
Just send blood to them.
I don't understand.
This one's got the clap.
Send it out. Pick an address and send it out. We demand the freedom to alter our bodies without justification. We demand an end to all surgical prerequisites.
It doesn't work that way.
No, it does. This is their manifesto. That's what they want.
So how would that work? Okay, so we demand the freedom to alter. So anybody, what they were recommending is that anybody can walk into a hospital and say, for free, you are going to cut my dick off.
Yeah. And form me a vagina.
And they could be like 95 years old on the verge of dying.
Right.
And, the doctor's going to say like, whoa, back off, jack off.
Not only that, but we demand that these surgeries can be highly customized.
I want 2 dicks.
We demand the right to multiple surgeries, including reversal.
I want 2 dicks that are huge, and then I want you to take them away.
I need 2 dicks for 6 months. I got this thing coming up I need to do.
I either want 2 average dicks or 1 big black girthy dick.
So, wait, maybe this is just a joke that they're trying to set up in time for Halloween to make their costumes look really, really real. They're trying to get surgery for Halloween and then have it reversed after Halloween. No?
All right, I actually tuned you out.
That's cool. So did I.
Where are you at?
Let's see here. We demand. There's a lot of demands. The free and timely provision of genital surgeries, additive and reductive chest surgeries, hysterectomies, or whatever that is, tracheal and vocal surgeries, facial surgeries, lipoplasty, contouring, and microdermabrasion, surgical hair removal and transplantation, and any other possible procedure to meet our needs as we express them. So shouldn't that just cover everything? That one right there should just cover everything. Give us what we want.
You know what? I haven't been making any notes like I normally do, but I do have to make this note. And oddly enough, I don't even have anything to write with in here.
Use that screw.
All right. So who's right manifesto? We need to create a manifesto.
Oh, yes. I'm in. I can manifest something.
All right. So I'm changing that way I don't have to write it down. You need to write who's right manifesto.
All right, let me get a pencil. Hold on.
You would think that we could be a little more prepared for this.
All right. Who's right manifesto? Perfect. Got it.
Hold on.
I wrote it on my microphone.
Get Anthony a pen. You know, the beauty of this show is we don't give a fuck if anybody else finds it funny.
No, I think this is fucking hilarious. This is why, if anybody is listening to this for the first time and thinking about doing a podcast, this is why you would do a podcast. This is fucking amazing. We got 2 fucking grown men. It's like a break from reality here. Let's read about this trans manifesto.
I'm glad you said that because I was just getting ready to check in on our weathercopter.
Oh, fuck, man. We demand voice coaching that does not coerce us to alter our voices in ways we do not express a need for, but respects our accents and our right to express ourselves however we desire. I don't even understand what that means.
We demand voice coaching that does not coerce us to alter our voices in ways we do not express a need for. That's like you can't force somebody to have a Mexican accent. I'm okay with that. But respects our accents and our right to express ourselves however we just make. You know
You
what?
can read it as many times as you want. It doesn't make any sense.
We're not giving them that one. That one we're fighting against.
What's that disease where you get hit in the head and then you wake up with an accent? Can we give them that?
Autism?
I don't think that's what it's called.
I don't know. You ever heard them talk?
Oh, boy. We demand access to counseling and any other therapies we choose. We demand the revocation of medical licenses from all gender clinic doctors and nurses, past and present.
Wait a minute. What?
What? So, I don't understand.
We demand access to counseling. Okay. And any other therapies we choose.
I think that's the best thing yet. We demand access to counseling. Yes, get counseling,
Hold on.
please.
So let's just break this down. I'll ask, you answer, and maybe we can make
right.
sense of these rambling fucking dick having women.
All right.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Or non-dick having men.
We at the Who's Right Navy strongly support all rights to everybody for everything. All right. Where are we at? We demand access to counseling. I said I'm going to ask, you're going to answer.
Yeah.
We demand access to counseling.
No. I mean, yes, you can have counseling. Please
Okay.
have counseling.
And any other therapies we choose.
Like what kind of therapies?
Don't ask specifics. I think I just had a stroke.
I think you need counseling. All
We
right.
demand the revocation of medical licenses.
No, what? No, we're not taking anybody's licenses away.
All right. So we're trying to work through this thing that you brought up. Okay.
Yes, I'm trying to. I'm trying
We
to
can't make sense
of
of it, so I'm going to say it, and then you're supposed to ask questions as if we're having a conversation. Okay?
it.
So
So if we were
listen.
having a conversation, my answer would be, what? What are you talking about? No.
So work with me here, Anthony.
Okay.
Ready? We demand access to counseling.
What kind of counseling?
Any kind of counseling and any other therapies we choose.
Okay.
We also demand the revocation of medical licenses from all gender clinic doctors and nurses, past and present.
If we do that, then who's
Don't
gonna
ask no
perform the
questions!
surgeries? That was a long way around just for that.
Well, I didn't know where I was going to go with it until you started talking.
All right.
We demand the power to hold abusers, and these are hard to read.
I know. They write them all Canadian like.
Canadian.
Well, you know this is from Canada, right?
I don't think that's true.
Edinburgh is in Canada.
Your mom's in Canada.
Nope. I don't think she is.
Actionsfortranshealth.org.uk.
Damn it. Sounded smart for 2 seconds. Why couldn't you just let me have that? I had no idea where Edinburgh is at, but I was going with Canada, so fuck it. I was already in, so I went all in.
Double down. Here, this is my favorite one.
I was just going to say the same damn thing.
Wait a minute. Which one are you talking about?
We demand medical training.
Yeah, but we skipped one. We both skipped one.
We did?
And then
We
jumped.
demand Sorry.
Fuck, we're all over the fucking place.
Back to Billy's coaching.
All right. We demand the power to hold abusers of medical and administrative power accountable for historical and present injustices. Okay. You got it.
Who distinguishes what's an injustice?
They do.
I don't-
and I'm okay with it. They can hold them accountable.
It was him. All right, good. Let's go. Done.
All right. You want to read this one or you want me to?
I'll read it. We demand medical training to enable us to safely carry out medical procedures.
Hold on. Read it as if you're demanding it from me. Let's have a conversation based around this. All right. Cut. All right.
Cut. We'll take this out.
You are going to You have to work with this in your head, okay? You can't just read it verbatim. We're making this a conversation. I am the transsexual that is... No, you are the transsexual
All right.
that is demanding these things. So
Okay.
so demand these in a way as if it's you and me negotiating over your whatever manifesto. Action.
Okay.
Go.
we demand medical training.
Okay, I am good with medical training. What would you like to get trained on?
How to cut off dicks and turn them into vaginas. Can't do it. How do you argue this? How do you argue that?
All right. Cut.
Cut.
All right.
Then you
now
argue
I'm the
this. I want
transsexual.
you to argue this. All right, you're transsexual. Go.
Ready? We demand medical training.
No. Okay. I mean, yes. Doug has left the building. Wait, what are you writing? Is this going on my permanent record?
Motherfucker. We're supposed to be on the same team here.
I know.
All right, so I'm just gonna say that bit ain't gonna work.
I would agree.
Go ahead and read it.
You want me to read it? We demand medical training to enable us to carry out medical procedures.
Cut!
And
Start over. I'm just gonna. If you're not gonna play along with my bit, I'm gonna interrupt you every time you miss a word or jumble the words around. You dyslexic motherfucker. Read it again. Action.
You never said cut. We demand medical training to enable us to safely carry out medical procedures and research for each other. For any one of us
Cut!
who wants to learn. I'm so confused.
You fucked it up. You derelict.
For anyone of us who wants to learn, we will enhance our collective knowledge so that the means to understand our bodies is universally accessible. We demand to improve the quality of medication we take and procedures we undergo to
Technically, you
reduce
mispronounced the
negative
word
side
right
effects
there.
in the long term, and to highlight our own experience and understanding of the effects on our bodies. This is just fucking mumbo jumbo.
You read like a retard.
Yes. Yes, I do. I never claimed to be anything but.
We demand medical. All right, what's next?
We demand.
Oh, fuck! Is it time to go? Is it time for us to leave the studio yet?
Oh, wait, here's one. We demand material reparations for historical abuses against trans people and for all people hurt by eugenicist medical practices and policies.
Where you at?
A couple down from where we were at.
Reparations.
I skipped a couple.
Oh, there it is.
Because they want material reparations. Oh, we demand an end to birth certificates and to legal gender.
Gender records should be anonymized and only ever recorded.
Oh, you're gonna stop me every time I fuck something up.
Don't interrupt me, bitch.
And
And only ever recorded as part of equalities monitoring. Neither government
What the
nor any
fuck?
institution has any justification for keeping a register of trans people. Birth certificates are not just a violence against trans people. They are a material to the state's oppression of undocumented immigrants and asylum seekers. What the fuck? This person is fucking nuts.
You gave me a birth certificate? That's violence. How violent? What the fuck are you talking about?
Maybe if the birth certificate was printed on a butt plug and then violently shoved up your asshole.
That's violence.
That is violent.
But
But not if your wife does it.
Yeah, no, we're good that way. Can you write my birth certificate and shove it up my ass? It's kind of my thing. Oh my God. We demand immediate release and pardon for all trans prisoners. So now you can kill people, and it's cool. You're trans. You used to have a penis, now you don't. You're good to go.
We demand good quality, accessible, and safe homes for all. Okay. Go buy one, dick.
Go buy one, dick. Maybe if you didn't spend your time writing garbage, get a job, I guess.
and demand adequate resources to trans and marginalized people. Are we marginalized?
I am. I don't know if you are or not. I feel very marginalized by you.
I feel very marginalized.
Damn it. How do you come up with this shit? Why couldn't I come up with that? Damn it, that's funny. Marginalized. You're fat.
I get it. Yeah, I get it. That's why I said it.
I just had to throw that out there in case anybody didn't know. In case this is the first time listening.
If this is the first time that somebody's listened to this, do you think they're still with us?
No.
In case you're just joining us, I'm fat.
There is no fucking way. Oh, just think if you don't already have a podcast, you could be having this much fun.
You think we should go back and use all our old descriptions for when we were a debate show? And just people are waiting for us to start debating something. Talking about getting finger blasted by your wife and me being fat.
Yep. We should just describe this as a debate show and no comedy involved. We don't describe it as a comedy. It's a hardcore, serious debate show.
I don't remember if I told this on the show or not, but because we honestly don't pay a whole lot of attention to anything. We just put the show out, and I spent some time on Twitter trying to push it out. But I went to our iTunes for the first time in it was like 4 months to even look at the reviews or anything.
Yeah,
and I noticed that we were still in the category from when we were a debate show.
Oh,
so we were under like society.
That's pretty funny. Did you change it?
I did. Yeah.
Oh. I don't even have an iTunes account, so I can't go look at our reviews.
Let's see, we've been doing this now. I don't even know what episode number we're on. I don't even have a fucking clue.
It's like 80, right? It's got to be close to 80.
All right, so our first 6 episodes were debates, and then the last 74 have been us trying to be a comedy podcast, and I just now switched us to the comedy category.
So we should be at the top of that one then, right? Now that you switched us?
And we couldn't even get ranked in the society podcast. Who else is in that? Actually, I don't know if we were ever ranked in anything because I never go on iTunes to look.
Yeah. All I care is that we're funnier than John. That's all that matters to me.
They did I think it was a good premise. It was in their last episode. They did a bit with Alexa, where they can play like a name that tune. Oh, yeah. So yeah, you know what I'm going to talk about? So John and Deuce over at Brand X. Of course, I always preempt all these conversations with how much they've helped and everything, and that gives me carpe diem to say whatever the fuck I want.
I think it's laissez-faire.
I don't know who that fag is. Is that one of them trans people that wants free houses?
Yep. He's French. Fucking Frenchman.
I'm not going to start.
Do you want me to? Because I have no problem.
No. I was just going to badmouth Deuce.
Oh, I'm not going to do that. He's a nice guy.
Oh. They did this thing about abortion. I was so pissed off that I called John. I mean,
we did a thing about abortion. Did you hear our thing about abortion?
But ours is funny. Deuce is like, he's very. I think he's a Trump supporter. I don't know, whatever. For the sake of this conversation, he is.
All right.
But his only reason that he came out against abortion, is because that's less people that'll pay in for Social Security later on.
What? And he was serious?
Yes.
All right, so in order for us to get upset about that, we have to clarify that we're only joking when we want BTK to do abortions for people.
We are?
I wasn't. I thought you were.
No. I'm not looking for any financial gain out of it unless we think we can hawk some of our T-shirts there.
I'm looking for financial gain. Any babies that BTK doesn't want, I was going to sell to the pedophiles.
God damn it!
I caught you off guard with that one, didn't I?
Reel it back in, buddy. You're going rogue.
Hey, there's no limits here, man.
Nope, there is. There definitely is.
Come on, that premise is so ridiculous.
Yeah, because there's no such thing as sex slavery.
For dead fetuses? Say dead fetuses in a sex slave
No,
trade?
that's not what you said. You said that they don't want to abort. You'll give them to. That means they're alive.
No. I said any fetuses that BTK doesn't want. Let's move on. This is making me sound worse and worse here.
So
if it's possible, this is making me sound bad.
this is probably the most interesting conversation that has ever been had between us. Any fetuses that this known serial killer does not want, we would be happy to sell off to the highest paying pedophile.
Hey, what happens in the Who's Right Navy? You can't question it.
Don't ask, don't tell.
So, all right. So, if you're still with us,
If you've just joined us.
oh boy.
All right, you ready to be done?
I think we're beyond that point.
We still have to record our Patreon episode.
All right. Oh shit.
All right. I want to make sure we got everything.
Like what? We covered nothing. Oh
Let's
shit.
see. We have merch. Did that. Yeah. Go over to. I want to try to do this serious once.
All right.
If we made you laugh and you enjoy us, please consider supporting us on Patreon. We put out another show every week over there. $1 a month will get you access to it, and more importantly, it'll give us $1 a month.
I could really use that 50 cents.
Oh, you think this is a 50-50 split, motherfucker? You're out of your goddamn mind. All right. Yeah, so that was my I really wanted to try if we entertain you, please consider donating to our Patreon.
And if we don't entertain you, please consider donating to our Patreon anyways.
You just can't do it, can you?
Nope. I can't take anything serious. Come on.
I feel like such a whore. Like if listening to us talk about BTK selling off kids.
They're not kids.
All right. So if BTK is selling off dead baby fetuses, it sounds like something you want to support. Consider donating $1.
$1 a month. That's all it takes. We can make this dream a reality.
Wait till this week's T-shirt comes out.
I'm hoping that it's somebody strangling a fetus. With the fucking lady in the stirrups and the guy strangling the fetus right out fresh out of the box. Holy fuck. Where is all this coming from?
You've got some issues you need to work through.
Sounds like it.
All right. Don't forget, you got to Who's Right Manifesto. I expect to see that.
All right.
Check us out over at who'srightpodcast.com. You can get to our merchandise, T-shirts and butt plugs and poker chips.
T-shirts and butt plugs.
Oh, fuck.
Thanks to Peter Norica for the theme song. Still great after all these months.
We need to re-up. We need a new theme.
We need to re-up. Are we holding up our end of the agreement there?
I don't know. What was our agreement?
We would play it at the beginning of every show. I think that was the agreement, right?
So then, no, we haven't.
All right. All right, let's say bye and get into our Patreon episode.
All right,
Done.
bye.
All right, bye.
This is Flint with Dream Girl.
I'm looking for some action. I feel like dynamite. Don't need your sweet affection. Just want some fun tonight. My engine's up and roaring. Get ready for the show. I'm hungry for some loving. I thought you ought to know that I can take my eyes off of you. And if you baby let me come through, you are my dream girl. Can stop this fire. You drive me crazy. Can let you go. You give me something that gets me higher. You are my dream girl, and now you know you're the girl I'm dreaming of. This is my declaration. You got me to the bone. It's like a chain reaction I've never felt before. You got me rock and rolling. 'Cause baby you're the one who gives me some good loving, and I can't wait to see you. And you got the thing I can't do without. It makes me wanna scream and shout. You are my dream girl. Can stop this fire. You drive me crazy. Can let you go. You give me something that keeps me higher. You are my dream girl, and now you know you're the girl I'm dreaming of. You are my dream girl. Can stop this fire. You drive me crazy. Can let you go. You give me some.